Hello everybody, Xanafar here, and today I'm doing a review of episode 17 of Ultraman Decker.
If you like this video, don't forget to drop a like for this video, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. So let's get into it.
Let's talk about the characters. Let's talk about Asumi. Asumi don't really do too much in this episode, besides mostly just there to fight Gomez. And he does have some scenes with Metron. That's really it. Let's talk about the captain. The captain in this episode was pretty good. He's being accused by Aaron Metron because of a past incident. They think he is working with Ashikaji because they think he has a soft side for Aaron. And that is pretty interesting. I really enjoyed that, especially seeing how helpless the captain is. And at the end of the episode, feel like he's not fit to be the captain anymore. And that is really interesting. I liked that. Let's talk about Ruman. Ruman in this episode was really good. I really enjoyed Ruman's scenes, especially with the captain, and I love his relationship with the captain in this episode because we find out the captain was the one to see them as a kid. That is very interesting, and that's why he wanted to come against Letmaple. And Ruman is the one that actually saves the captain. I'm pretty sure Ruman knows Asumi is Detta. Now he does point it out that Asumi's arm is injured in the same spot Detta is, but then he says he don't think that, but I'm pretty sure he does. What I said before, I'm pretty sure everybody knows Detta is Asumi. I even think Ichika knows that Detta is Asumi. The rest of the characters, Ichika and the vice captain, don't really do too much in this episode. And Hanjiro was pretty funny in this episode. I enjoyed his scenes. And seeing Aaron Metron was really cool because I'm a huge fan of Metron. So I really enjoyed seeing a version of Aaron Metron in this episode. So the characters in this episode, well, most of them are okay, but the captain and Ruman were great in this episode. I really enjoyed them. Now let's talk about the effects. Aaron Metron, what I said, I'm a huge fan of Metron, so I love their design. I think it's a perfect design. I think it's very interesting, very fascinating to look at. Just a really great design. I'm a huge fan. It's one of my favorite Adowins. And the kaiju in this episode, Gomez, is also one of my favorite kaijus in the Ultra franchise, so I was really happy seeing Gomez as well. And it's a fantastic suit. It looks so good. So the effects in this episode are good in my book because they have both my favorite Adowin and kaiju. Now let's get into my criticism. My criticism for this episode is way too dark. Like, it was hard to watch. Quite literally, I couldn't see nothing. They decided to shoot the Gomez scenes at night, and that's normally not a problem for me, but in this episode, it's just way too dark. I had a hard time seeing Gomez and everything. I feel like they should have brightened up the image a bit more or had more lights, but it was really hard to see anything. But that's really it with my criticism. It's really just a nitpick. Now let's get into what I liked about this episode. I really enjoyed all the captain scenes. I really liked that. And also I really enjoyed all of Ruman scenes as well. And I already said this, but I'm a huge fan of Metron, and I'm a huge fan of Gomez, so I really enjoyed seeing them both. I really enjoyed seeing the flashback, to be honest. It was cool to see Hudram. But I said Hudram was my favorite out of the Dark Giant trio, so it was cool to see. What is my final thoughts for episode 17 of Ultraman Decker? So my thoughts on this episode, I thought this episode was pretty good. Yeah, this episode is not a bad episode. There's many things I enjoyed about this episode, and yeah, I thought this episode was just a pretty good episode. Well, that is pretty much it for this review. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to tell me down below what do you guys think of this episode. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Tell me down below. Okay, Xanafar is out.